Good morning to all of you. In our last session, we have learned about the excretory system in human beings. The diagram is in front of you, and I have told you that the main excretory organ is kidney, right? Now, kidney is basically bean-shaped structure. It is reddish brown in color and located in the lower abdomen on the either side of your backbone. And the kidney, when you see internally, it has got two regions. The outer region of the kidney is known as cortex, and the inner region of the kidney is known as medulla. So this is the internal description, a brief internal description. Now your kidney gets the nitrogenous waste containing blood through renal artery, and the kidney is formed of unit. That unit or the cell is called nephron. In our today's session, we are going to discuss in detail the structure of nephron. The kidney is made up of millions of nephrons. This is the structure of nephron given here. Now, each nephron is consisting of Bowman's capsule. You can see a cup-like structure here, and this cup-like structure, which is yellow in color, is Bowman's capsule, and glomerulus. Glomerulus is a tuft of capillary that is present in the Bowman's capsule cavity. Now, Bowman's capsule is a double wall structure. It has got the outer wall and the inner wall. Now, glomerulus on the other hand are the capillaries that are present, and these capillaries are in the form of tuft. So, they form the filtration unit. This capsule along with the glomerulus is called Malpighian body. So, when we take the glomerulus and Bowman's capsule together, then that is known as Malpighian body. Children, this structure is very new structure. You have not learned it in your previous classes. So, please see to it carefully. Now, after the Bowman's capsule, there is a complete tube system. You can see the yellow colored tubes. Now, the tubes that are shown here, let us learn those tubular system. From the Bowman's capsule, a short tube comes out that is known as PCT. The expanded form for PCT is proximal convoluted tubule, and this proximal convoluted tubule further leads into a U-shaped loop. You can see this is the PCT. The Bowman's capsule is opening into PCT, and the PCT is further extending into a U-shaped loop, and this loop is known as Henle's loop. Now, the Henle loop had got two limbs, the descending limb and the ascending limb. So, the limb which come down is the descending limb of Henle loop, and the loop which is going up is known as the ascending limb of Henle's loop. So, it is basically a U-shaped structure or a hairpin shaped structure. That is the structure of Henle's loop. Now, the Henle loop extend again into a short tube that is known as DCT, distal convoluted tubule. The distal convoluted tubule further opens into collecting duct. Now, you can see here there are many branches for the collecting duct. All these are the DCTs of many nephrons that open into collecting duct. Now, all these tubules which you have learned, that is PCT, proximal convoluted tubule, Henle loop, DCT, that is distal convoluted tubule, collecting duct. These all four are the center for selective reabsorption. Just now I have told you that Bowman's capsule and the glomerulus is forming the filtration unit, and all these tubules are forming the absorption unit. So when we will learn about the mechanism of urine formation, at that time you will clearly understand what is the role of filtration unit and what is the role of selective reabsorption unit. So this is the complete structure of the nephron, which is the kidney cell. Now you can see here the afferent arteriole that is forming the glomerulus. A maroon color tubular system is there. This maroon color tubular system is the blood capillary, and this blood capillary is known as vasa recta. This vasa recta is surrounding the tubules from all the side. The proximal convoluted tubule, the Henle loop, all these are well surrounded by the blood capillary, that is the vasa recta. Now let us revise the thing again. I have already told you that wherever the exchange of material will occur, that part is going to have three properties: the large surface area, the thin membrane, and the rich supply of blood capillaries. Here also in the nephron, the things are going to exchange between the blood and the tubular system of the nephrons. So here, when the exchange of material is going to occur, the nephron also had three properties, that is the large surface area, thin delicate membrane, and a rich supply of blood capillaries, that is vasa recta. All the collecting ducts open into ureter. The ureter finally opens into bladder, and bladder leads to urethra, from where the urine moves out. So this is the detailed account of the unit of kidney, that is nephron. Now this is a very new topic, so please go through the video twice or thrice, note down the important points, and in case of any doubt or a query, you can call. That's all for the day. Thank you.